this lovely, slightly more alto voice. One of the biggest mistakes. Oh, I love this song. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Alessandra, Queen of Kings from Norway. I am so excited. I literally heard a teeny weeny snippet of this song on Instagram and I was like, no, I have to watch the whole thing. So Alessandra, let's be amazed and let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique. She wrote this song. Love it.
Broken the cage, threw up the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas. Got raven hair, it's dark as night. Icy eyes, out of sight, out of sight. Her heart is bad, is warm and bright. Her smile awakes the northern light. Looking out.
Now, we all know that the Eurovision schedule is absolutely grueling and these performers have to perform a lot as well as do all the press and all the social media and everything like that. So we're not going to mention that her voice is tired. I understand that. She sounds beautiful. She looks beautiful as well, but sounds amazing. So you can hear there that lovely little breath coming into the start of the sound. I'm assuming that's her singing on the track actually, but I love that it's been like dubbed over. Let's just go back to that. I'm fairly certain that this is her singing. Yeah, that's her. That's definitely her at the start with this like slightly more classical sound. Really, really lovely. At the beginning here, you can see this da 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 da. Oh, God, I'm not even going to try and sing. My voice is just absolutely wrecked. So you've got that lovely thick vocal fold down at the bottom part of the range. She's switching into this da 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 da, and she's switching into this lovely falsetto sound as she's going further up. So this is a really great way for you to make it sound not too classical, but also like not blow a gasket at the start of your song. So you're starting off really, really quietly, and then you're going to build it up.
Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, who broken the cage, threw up the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas.
She's got this lovely, slightly more alto voice. Now, this is my first time hearing her, so I'm not sure if she's actually an alto. The terms like alto, soprano, tenor, bass, blah, 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 really have to do with the timbre of the voice. So it's got nothing to do with how high or how low someone can sing, but the actual timbre. So she's sounding a little bit darker with her timbre or the color of her voice. So this is to me sounding like alto, mezzo, soprano kind of sound. But if you're wanting to create that and you don't necessarily have such a dark timbre, then you can do that by lowering your larynx as you are singing, and lowering the larynx is going to elongate your instrument or elongate your vocal tract, and that's going to make the sound a little bit darker.
Even here, it's dark as night. Icy eyes, out of sight, out of sight. Her heart is bad, is warm and bright. Her smile awakes the northern light. Looking out, she calls. Who will conquer all? Her name is she, queen of the kings, who running so fast, beating the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, who broken the cage, threw up the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas. A firestone.
Oh, I love this song. This is very quite poppy kind of Eurovision, isn't it? I'm just having like a good little dance. Okay, there's so much happening right in here. But what she was doing in that pre-chorus is she was allowing the larynx to go up and then she was allowing it to go back down again. And that's an excellent way if you're looking to hit the low notes to make sure that your larynx goes with you. It's one of the biggest mistakes that I see singers making in the studio is that they don't allow their larynx to be flexible enough. So if you are looking to make your larynx a bit more flexible, then you've got your lax vox tube, and to keep that larynx flexibility going on as you're going further up and back down the range. But let's have a look at the second verse.
Flames. The world has gotta run the game, run the game. Can't stay the same in this world of change. Don't fear the pain, just break the chain. Looking out, she calls.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so when you're going into this breathy sound further up in the range, make sure you keep the volume right down low. You get a Zoe, don't even try to sing. I know, it's so sad. My voice is fucked. But try and keep your volume right down low, because otherwise you're just going to end up blowing breath and going out of tune. So, but in this chorus, I really love it. Da, 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 da. So actually this song does go relatively high within that thicker vocal fold of that chest voice sound. So if you are looking to work on that sound, check out my exercise up here. But if you start speaking it out loud and then speaking the words on pitch, it's going to help you, because this does go a little bit high. And then I want you to really think that you're speaking on pitch to someone a little bit further away. And that's going to, again, help to get that thicker vocal fold sound and to allow the larynx to rise up. I know I'm going to get comments about this down in the comments, but you know what? You don't need to sing high. Like, to be honest, I don't think that added anything to the song. I think, what was that? That was quite high, actually. I think that was actually a high F. Does it add anything? No, it's like a random high note that has nothing to do with the song. I'm loving that there's an alto on stage. Absolutely fantastic. She looks incredible. Like, the song is so good and so catchy. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, and she sounds like when she was speaking there, like a little bit of that lovely darker timbre as well. So cool. I would have preferred to see her like do some sort of like ad libs and riffs over top, rather than, I mean, that like la, 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 that was quite cool. Again, that high note wasn't needed, but then I would have preferred for her to do like some cool ad libs at the end. You could see that she pulled her tongue right back in the mouth when she went up to that high note. Let's just go. Yeah, she did the C's and she pulled her tongue back. Now, that is a really great technique as well. I don't know, let me know in the comments if that's something that you've been taught, but that's what we call a retracted tongue. So that can like darken the sound as you're going for a more belty sound further up in the range. It's not always needed, but if you are looking to work on the tongue position, check my free singing lesson available in the description below, because it'll really help you with these notes. But well done, Alessandra. That was so beautiful. I like, that was such a cool song. So thank you so much for joining me. Check out some of my other Eurovision performances that I took a look at over here. I'm trying to look at the top 10 for Eurovision. So I'm doing my absolute best. Check out my Eurovision playlist available in the description below. But have an awesome rest of your day and a happy singing. Ka kite anō.